What's up, everybody? We got Olivia here, special guest today for Team Neo. Let us know what you played and how you did.
I played Memento with the 3v3 today.
Memento?
I love these silly skeletons. My team did 1-3 overall, but I personally did 2-2. So, I felt like I did okay.
That's cool.
The deck's super fun. Let's go through it.
Alright.
We got, the two...
Turn them upside down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I got the two big guys. We got the nice big boss monster combined creation. The wonderful misprint.
What is his name?
Yeah, good luck. Summon him out by shuffling 5 from hand or grave, and then you can special summon a Memento when your opponent activates a card or effect. Really helps going into, on your opponent's turn, specialing back an Anguish or specialing back a Gaddock, so you can get Mace back into hand. And then we have Horn Dragon, just free extender. He special summons himself if you have 3 more names in grave. And then destroy himself. Destroy by card effect. He can target 3 cards on field, including a Memento card, and destroy him. Not bad. It helps clean up boards. Then we have 3 Tatsu no Toshigo.
Practicing now, huh?
Hell yeah.
So it's easier to leave them out.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, like that. There you go.
True. 3 Darkblade, 3 Anguish, and 3 Tatsu no Toshigo. All these 9 cards kind of do the same thing. They're all your starters. All of them kind of lead into each other. Darkblade leads into Anguish. Anguish adds Tatsu no Toshigo.
She's so proud of saying that.
I am so incredibly proud. And then Anguish can summon a body back by destroying a card you control. Shigo specials himself from hand. Honestly, really great cards. Can't wait to collect the rest of the CRs I need. They're super fun. This will get even better. Shigo will get even better as soon as we get the new support, so we can start sending the sheep. And we got the lovely trio of one-ofs.
I swear I thought this was Karibo.
Nah, it's Wretched Ghost in the Attic. I hate this little bastard. I hate it every single time I saw him in hand. He sucks to have in hand. You always want him in grave. That way you can send him off and special him. These two are really good. Goblin is the 10th starter. And Mace just allows you to continue to extend through combos. These are really good. Hate Gaddock, hate him so much, wish I could play 0.
Well, you can.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Or you could.
I could. Then we just have Rhoda and 1-for-1. Rhoda gets you Darkblade, 1-for-1 gets you Goblin, so you can start your combos.
You would think everything in this deck could be a theme, so they can play under Tikaboo.
They can indeed play under Tibu.
That's crazy.
We have duplicate fiends, duplicate beasts, or we'll have duplicate beasts. And then we have the spells and the traps. We have the 3 Bone Party, excellent extender. Every single time I saw it, it felt really nice. Fusion is just an absolutely insane card. Use the material from hand or field, and then if a card was destroyed by card effect this turn, you can use materials from grave as well. It's so good. During your opponent's turn, you can Guardian Chimera them, summoning out.
Quick play.
Yeah, it is.
That's
so
crazy.
good. Field spells, so good. Being able to set any of the spell traps back onto field at the end phase, so good. And then getting extra recursion from popping a body and then specialing 1 from hand or grave. Then we have the 2 traps. This will probably find its way into the side deck eventually, but Cranium Burst is just so good. Yeah, Skullfleck. turning Combined Creation into effectively an 5 material Appaloosa is absolutely wonderful. And the fact that like the negates don't target, so that you can like even if they get it off the field, it still is negated. Still super incredible card. Plus, like I won one of my games from my opponent having to attack into Combined Creation and just dealing themselves a ton of damage into the face. Fracture Dance is nice. It's targeted pop, and then if you control Combined Creation, it's another non-targeting pop. It's solid enough.
So it can pop 2 cards or just one? Or is it
pop 2 if you control Combined Creation. Otherwise, just pop 1. It's good. I really like the card. Probably find its way into the side deck, so that way you don't open up too many drops. Then we have some of the other miscellaneous cards. We have 2 Tactics, 2 Crossout, 1 Callby. This is the less hand traps that we have to play through, the better. That's why I'm playing the Crossout and Callby in the main. And then the Talents is solid enough that we can play through pretty solidly we can play through solidly to 1 hand trap, 2 depending on the hand. But it's always nice to be able to look at your opponent's hand and rip something out. But yeah. Thought about the 3rd cross out, but like I just don't have the space for it. To hand traps, we got 3 Nib, 2 Ash, 2 Mourner, 3 Veiler, 3 Imperm. I feel solid enough about these. Maybe I want an extra Mourner, but like I felt super solid with these hand traps all day. Felt like I saw them enough to justify their existence in here.
how many cards you play in the main deck?
42 currently.
Nice. All right, let's do the extra deck.
Sure. For extra deck, we got the fusions first. We got 2 of the Twin Dragon, 1 of the Sepalia, and then 1 of the Guardian Chimera. Sepalia didn't come up at all today.
Sounds like Aaron.
A little bit. You can summon them out by shuffling back Twin Dragon from grave.
Okay.
It's solid enough if you have enough names in grave. I just didn't really see a purpose for Sepalia all day. Twin Dragon though is an absolutely bonkers card. It destroys a Memento on hand or field, and then adds any 2 Memento monsters from deck to hand. Then when it's destroyed, it can special summon a level 6 or lower from grave. It's such an incredible card. And it's super reliable, only needing 2 names that you can, with the fusion spell, you can basically fuse from anywhere with. And then we have the 1 Guardian Chimera to summon out during your opponent's turn with fusion. Unfortunately, I think this came up like once or twice today. Then we just have the 1 of Typhon. Came up, I think, in my round like 3 or 4 match. It's solid enough. I rarely made it. You have just so many extenders in the deck that Typhon feels kind of unnecessary, but you still want to run it in case you just get hand trapped to death. And then we have Link Monsters.
Abomination.
Yeah, we got IP. Best end board. Best end board you can do has IP on it if you're not scared of Nib. Just being able to link summon with your opponent's monster, as well as the Anguish you're summoning out during your opponent's turn, linking 4 into Apo, or even linking 5 into Closed World. It's such an incredible card. SP, if you're really scared of Nib on your end board, you're only ending on usually 2 monsters. So being able to just, if they attempt to Nib you as you're leaving main phase, just going SP target itself and Combined Creation, super helpful. Unchained Abomination is in here because you are constantly destroying your own monsters by card effect. So you are consistently getting extra Abomination procs. And just an extra pop on every single end phase is never a bad thing. And then Appaloosa, if you don't see any reason to go into SP or closed world, Appaloosa is just your best thing. Being able to make like a 3-mat Appaloosa during your opponent's turn is super duper solid. It gives you effectively usually like 8 monster negates between itself and command creation. And then we have just Selene access code. Anguish is a spellcaster, so Selene's super easy to make, and you're constantly running through spells. And then access code to just help close games. Command creation's huge on his own, but just the little bit of extra damage is what you kind of need sometimes. Anima, Dark, and Herald of Mirage Light. You're making Anima just to steal things off your opponent's board and to get names off there. Dark to steal opponent's monsters, to go into access code, Selene and access code. Then Herald of Mirage Light. This card gets significantly better after we get the new support. But just being able, we are so hungry for spell trap negation in this deck, so we don't just lose to board breakers. That having an extra spell trap negate is always helpful on your end board. It'll get significantly better once we get better ways to bring Mace back to hand. Then for side deck, we have the one shifter.
Ban this card.
I would love that. This deck folds 2 shifter, and it sucks big time. So I am playing one in the side deck, so I can side it if I feel like I'm going to see it against my opponent as a cross out target. Then we got 3 Droll. Probably going to be moving this to main. It showed up super good today. Felt good. We have 3 Cosmic as my back row hate. I just didn't want to get like blown out by stun or something. So, also, if I ever went against like Snake Eye Fire King today, I wanted to be able to hit the field spell. Then we have droplets. You are just adding so many cards to hand. You have plentiful material for droplets to make it so that your opponent just can't properly play. Also doing it in damage step when they have to swing in a combined creation is just hilarious. Then we have 3 judgment. We are so hungry for spell trap negation. Have I mentioned that? Being able to just being able to just negate a spell on the spot is kind of what we need sometimes. And then D-Barrier to shut down Voiceless, shut down Tempai, shut down Melodious. But yeah, that's the deck. I can't wait until we get the new support. This is going to make this deck so sure.
All right, y'all. Again, that's Olivia, our honorary guest today from Team Neo. Any shout outs?
It's like, damn, I'm not gonna give everybody a chance to shout out.
I give everybody shout outs.
Shout out Team Neo for effectively driving me down here. Shout out to the store for having us. It was a wonderful day. Shout out to my 2 teammates who aren't here right now, but I appreciated them putting their
Rip to real ones.
shout out to my partners who really inspired me to keep playing this game.
All right. Don't forget, y'all, to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.